Yo, what's going on, guys? Been playing King of Fighters 98. It's got it on right now, and I want to talk to you guys about something. But first, an important little message for all of you that live in the New York City tri-state area and have access to go to Chinatown or something. Chinatown Fair, the arcade. If you guys have watched me on Diglio, I've talked about this arcade. I've made videos of me going to this arcade and the Tatsunoko vs. Capcom event video. We went to Chinatown Fair, fucking played some arcade games. It's closing, or it's relocating to Brooklyn, I think, but it will no longer be Chinatown Fair, and that really sucks because that's a huge part of whenever I go to the city, I always go to Chinatown Fair. So if you live down there, March 13th, I got some friends and me going, and I got some boys on YouTube coming as well. So there's going to be a shit ton of people going for the final last hurrah to go to Chinatown. So if you want to come, by all means, hit me up. Let me know. Don't just show up because I'm going to be pretty fucking sketched out if you do. But if I know you, hit me up, dude. Let's go. Let's chill. Let's have a fucking blast. We'll go to Chinatown, hit up the arcade. We'll hit up some fucking random anime stores and fucking manga. Check that shit out. Should be awesome time, dude. Lots of jokes, lots of laughs, and that's pretty much it. So, all right. And what I want to talk to you guys about today was shooters. Oh, shooters. How are you guys not tired of shooters already? I want to shoot myself in the head when I think of shooters. See what I did there? But, corny jokes aside, shooters. Man, I am fucking done with shooters. They've just gotten to the point of where there's really no sort of originality anymore. I've played it all before. I've seen it all before. And they're just going to keep coming, though. People in the West, specifically 18-year-old people with fitted hats that, shooters, I love shooters. And they fucking just play shooters all the fucking time. And specifically Call of Duty. Call of Duty is a big offender of, what I think video games shouldn't be. And people just eat that shit right up. Selling billions and billions of copies to Activision of all companies. Activision, destroyer of Guitar Hero, destroyer of good gaming developers, total dickhead CEO. Yes, that Activision. And people just give money to it. And let me kind of defend what I'm saying here. Call of Duty, they come out pretty consistently. I was a really big fan of specifically Call of Duty 4, the first Modern Warfare, and Call of Duty 2 was awesome as well. If you guys, shout out to Call of Duty 2, if you guys fucking know what I'm talking about. And they came out with Call of Duty 4, then Modern Warfare 2, and that's just where things went downhill for me. And Black Ops, World at War was kind of and they really started rushing these games out. They already, when they were releasing the next Call of Duty, they were already working on the next one, and it was going to be out next year because it's running on pretty much the same engine. And, what do they do to improve these games? The multiplayer is a really big draw, and I think that's honestly why people pick this game up, is because, let's say hypothetically I'm not a big gamer, and I don't want to spend a lot of time, playing an RPG or something like that, like Final Fantasy fucking 50 hours. Call of Duty, you can pick that shit right up, jump right into a match, provided you, have online access and all of that, and you can just go and just fucking, you can play a game, 20 minutes later, alright, I'm done. You could have played 3 or 4 games at that point and been completely satisfied. And that's a huge part of the success of the Call of Duty franchise, I think, is just the fact that it has a very nice arcade, pick up and play and put down. Zombies, I really have to compliment them on Zombies. Zombies is very addictive. I think that's a really cool co-op thing. Not a lot of shooters have something like that, so they get thumbs up for Zombies. But pretty much everything else is just, I've played it all before. Best shooter of all time, in my opinion, is GoldenEye. And really, if I had to pick a modern day FPS to play, I'm a really big fan of Rainbow Six Vegas. I thought that was really cool, breaching, and tactical shooters are more up my alley than just a straight up because if you're in a war in Call of Duty, wouldn't you be taking cover or not just run and not putting your I'd be blind firing like a bitch if I was in a war, but that's just me, But anyways, I like Rainbow Six Vegas, and personally, I think that the Battlefield franchise, especially Bad Company 2, was just, they really just knocked the ball out of the ballpark. Because a shooter should never be, alright, I'm a one-man army and I just gotta go, go, go. It should always be like a tactical thing, I think. Not always, but you know what I'm saying? For like, if you want to have a really good-ass shooter, you're going to want to incorporate some sort of like tactics to your game, not just, you know, Call of Duty. Of course there's tactics in Call of Duty. Everyone's, oh, I'm going to get, oh yeah, there's tactics. But I'm talking in terms of like squad-based gameplay. And that's what the Battlefield franchise does so well, is that like when you join a game, you are given the option of joining like a squad. And you can either say yes and join the squad, and then you'll be put in the squad, and it's like a 4-person squad. And then the advantage of that is you can spawn on those guys, and they can spawn on you wherever they are on the map. So it gives you like a mobile spawn point. Call of Duty doesn't have that. All Call of Duty has is like kill streaks. And shooters are just, what came out recently? Bulletstorm or whatever it was, that fucking epic game, Cliff Bleszinski bullshit. I hate Cliff Bleszinski. Cliffy B. I want to fucking pop that guy in his head. He does not know how to make shooters at all. You know, oh, you can say sales, but that doesn't really determine the quality of a game, in my opinion. And Call of Duty and Gears of War and Bulletstorm, they just don't represent, not quality, but original and like worthwhile paying $60 consistently per year. Do they really like change the game that much ever? I don't know. They've just gotten to a point, like a big thing, like Guitar Hero. They released, I think, 19 games in like 5 or so years, which is an unprecedented amount of games. And they just went overboard, and they just fucking overloaded the market, and the market just, no one wanted to buy those fucking peripherals anymore or any of that shit. But I kind of see the same thing going on with shooters. You have so many different shooters come out. You have, like a Battlefield kind of shooter, like a tactical-based shooter. You have like a Bulletstorm kind of shooter where it's just like a zany kind of run and gun. You have like another kind of shooter, like maybe like, what else is there? Like a Team Fortress 2, like that kind of shooter. And then you have like a Call of Duty, and you have so many shooters like that. And it just got to the point for me where I was like, all right, I think I've played it all. I think I've seen everything I wanted to see. Everything's been done to a point of where it's like successful enough for me. Like GoldenEye was awesome, Battlefield's awesome. What else is there? Red Faction. That was a cool ass shooter back in the day, just blowing up like walls and shit. That was cool. That's been done. Yeah, I think I'm ready to, step out and kind of view everything from a different perspective now, and try some other games, and just see what else I have to offer. And, like, I'll pick up the occasional shooter here and there, and specifically my brothers have been a big fan of, like, Call of Duty, and they've been playing a shit ton of zombies and a shit ton of playing online and that, because my brother just got Xbox Live for, I think, 3 months or something like that. So, they've just been playing the shit out of that. And I see it all the time, and I'm just like, you guys, you don't get bored of this? You don't desire to play, like, a different game? Like, I'm not saying you should put every single game down. No. But if you're playing shooters, don't call yourself a gamer. You're not. You're just a shooter fan who has, like, that typical, like, American sense of, like, mind, like, yeah, I like violence, yeah, I like blood, I like guns, like, and you're not a gamer, I'm sorry, in no way, shape, or form. Yeah, games are getting pretty crusty. That's pretty much what it's coming down to for me, is that everything is just getting so mainstream and so, like I said, I've said this in my other videos, success sells, and when you see success, you want to emulate that success, and that's what's going on with Call of Duty, is the fact that Call of Duty is so popular and so huge that people are just like, we need to get a piece of that pie. But they never get a piece of that pie because they suck. They're shitty developers. Their games are shitty. People have success here and there. They always take elements from Call of Duty. Call of Duty is the new fucking bike. You want to take that bike and you want to ride that town bike all up and down the fucking block. Everyone wants a piece of that fucking town bike, if you know what I'm saying. Replace the town bike with something else. But man, I don't know. Shooters are just, nah. I'll pass. Give me Yakuza 4. I don't want Bulletstorm. I don't even want games like Dead Space, to be honest with you. I don't want to drop $60 on a game like that, and that's not necessarily an FPS like I was, kind of talking about. But it's just, these games are not worth $60 anymore. They're not worth anything anymore. Give me Mario, Super Mario World. Give me Final Fantasy X. Give me Final Fantasy VII. Give me Grand Theft Auto Vice City. And give me GoldenEye, and you can keep your shooters and your Call of Duties and your Halos and your Gears of Wars and your Maddens and this and that and that. You can keep all that shit, because I'm done with it. But anyways, more King of Fighters time. I'm going to go get high. I'll catch you guys later. Team Rival Live, out.